morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's a nice day to see you, and today I have paired my Kantha Bae lounge pants. These are the newest batch that have just come out, and I believe what they've done is they've gone back, reverted back to the original fit. Now I can't remember the name of these ones, but I will definitely put it on the link. And this has the stretchy elasticated waist, and even though it did fit me, that elasticated waist, the elastic on it was still really about this high up. And I know they did it for a different reason, but what I still did was because I don't like things high up on me like that, so what I did was I just cut about 1.5 inches off all the way around, and then just turned it over and did a single stitch and added a tiny thin elastic to it, so it's just a thinner waistband. It wasn't as much work as I've had to do on previous ones, just to let you know, but the fit is really nice. The drop on them is still sort of about this much extra drop, and I think, you know, if you were wearing them really high up, they would be sort of at your crotch, but like I say, I don't like that, so I've still got a bit of a drop on them, and I'm wearing these with one of my favourite tees from Magnolia Pearl. Make sure I always have this out. This is the Over the Rainbow one, so I do love Magnolia Pearl tees. I don't know what it is with them. I will put a link in the description box to Magnolia Pearl, but just to let you know that the tees run about 95 bucks. I just want you to know that in advance. So mine last forever, and they only bring out a certain amount of each design, and I think I've said it in previous videos, they don't lose their value. I mean, you can go on most of the sites, Poshmark or eBay and that, and they're still selling for $100, even used ones. But yeah, I mean, this is my favorite one. So the lounge pants have the side pockets like that, and you can wear them reversible as well. The bottom of the lounge pants are nice and wide. We've got that really wide look there. See that, guys? And now, because I've just adjusted this, I mean, at least the waistband's nice and loose. Like I say, it fit me, the waistband fit me nice, but it was still up here, and I'm like, why are they still making the waistbands that long, you know? I don't know, maybe there's a reason for it. You know, I don't think you need any more than sort of a couple of inches for the waistband. But anyhow, that's my personal preference. But I did like the fact that the elastic was looser on this particular waistband. It wasn't a restrictive one. Yeah, I think the taller ladies, I'm 5'6", the ladies who are taller than 5'6", it probably fit really nice. And these literally skim the bottom of the floor on me, even though I have reduced, you know, taken about 2 inches off with the fact that I removed some and turned it over. But I tell you what, they are so easy to wear. They really are easy to wear. But I wanted to show you what I did, because the free to be button ups that Kantha Bae sell, I had one originally, and she wasn't quite gelling with me, the colours, and so I traded her on, or sold her on up to Karen. And then I saw one on the BST a couple of days ago from Hannah, and I purchased that one. Now if I can find the photograph of it, I'll pop the photograph up, and it was green and pink, I think. But what I did last night was, I don't know why I did it, because I took such a risk, was that I used a RIT colour remover. In fact, I had to do it in 2 steps. RIT colour remover on the entire lot, just to lighten it all up, because I wanted to do an overdye on it. And I didn't know what colour overdye I wanted to do, if I'm completely honest. I was going to go with a real neutral, But then right at the last minute, I went with an eggplant. I don't know why I did that. I just did. And she did take two separate. So I did her once in the, and I didn't record it because it was quite late at night, but I did her once in the hot pan with the colour it, and it sort of did it. And you got to remember that with the free to be button ups from Kantha Bae, it is Kantha at the front and silk at the back, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get anything with that. But let me show you what happened. And this is it. Now, I was thinking, because what happened was the colour it went was sort of yellows, and then this went yellow, this went yellow, this went about this colour yellow, and it did look nice. So it went yellows with very pale green, and I just put a little bit of the aubergine, and I tell you what, it sucked that colour up within seconds, absolute seconds. Because I actually thought I was going to do her a hot pink originally. I thought, well, the aubergine with the yellow is going to do a pinky orange, but it just grasped hold of that colour, I'm not joking. And then, but before I did that, I did some little bands, you know, in there just to maintain some kind of colour at the back, and you can see what I did there. And it was only once she'd dried and everything, she'd had a wash and dry, that I realised that the colour in these pants match perfectly with this. And that was not intentional. So I've inadvertently got now a matching, and I've never had a matching set with the pants and the free to be. Now, the pattern at the front is gone. You know, you can see some variations in the colour. Like I say, I thought it was going to take 5 minutes for it to suck the colour up, but it just, the minute she went in the pan, she went really dark. She was a lot darker than this, and I didn't want a really dark one. So she did have a couple of washes afterwards, and she lightened up, so she's got some different pinks in her now, which is nice. And this is the back. But then that's why I pulled out this t-shirt to pick up the yellow in here. So I've got the lovely t-shirt, and now I've got my matching set. I can't believe I took the risk of the free to be, and I tell you why. Because you know, they're like unicorn pieces, trying to get hold of one, because Kantha Bae at the moment, they've sold out and people are not really letting them go because they are such good pieces. The reason they're good pieces because they button up all the way down. They're a nice looser fit. You see this fit on them. The length of them, I mean, she's about this much away from my knees, and then she has the silk panel. I think originally what I didn't like about it was that it had a silk panel, and we all know silk gets the staticky stuff, but which is why I sold the original, that and the colours. But with this one, I think the flowiness of it is really nice. And she has pockets. They've done the same thing with the pockets. I don't know why they keep doing this with the pockets. The pockets are nice, but I think it's because they want the front to be streamlined. But I think, my opinion only, is that what they could do with the pockets is just take that out and just have a flat one that you put your hand in here. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have the flappiness there. That's just my take. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, it's not a problem. It's just my personal opinion. But look, and I'm loving, absolutely loving this set. And yeah, I can't believe how well this colour goes with this purple. And you know, if you know anything about the colour chart, the opposite colour to purple is yellow. So the gold colour in here with the yellow in here, I think this is my favourite outfit at the moment, guys. Yeah, so yeah, let me just show you it without the free to be at the moment. And these are the newer lounge pants. I can't remember the name of them, but I definitely will put it in the description. so you know, because they do have a lot of pair of loungers. And all I do with my t-shirt is, normally I do a thing there, but all I've done with this one is just done it there. And what I like about these newer ones is the fact that they are a bit looser here. So if I do have a swelly tummy or anything like that, they're really very comfortable. You know, for frame of reference, I'm a 42-inch waist. My hips are 49 to 50, and you can see there's still a lot of stretch in that. Now the Kantha itself isn't stretchy because it's cotton, but yeah, I mean, she still maintained a little bit of pattern in the silk because she had a stripe running across her. Can you see that stripe, guys? There. And then you can see she has different sort of colours of purpley pinks running through her. And all the way down here, you can see it's different colours. It's got like I wanted it to have a washed out kind of look. I don't really like the solid colours. I like them to have a little bit of personality, to be honest. But one of the nice things about the back, I really like this, where when it was originally made, obviously there must have been some little holes there and there. Now originally this was green at the back, but it's maintained the colour of that. And I just think that little pop of green there is so cute. There you go. So that little pop of green maintained. And you know, this is something I found out by accident with my other one. She has a little button detail there and just a nice little sort of neck there. So let's pop her back on so you can see her. So this is my outfit I'm going out in today with my husband. Oh, and I had one more thing turn up. I got myself another coat. My other coat is sort of the reds with the yellows, and I really like it. And I don't know why I wanted another coat, to be honest. I really do like their jackets, and they still have a lot of colour choices, and I do not know why I went for something as muted as this, because you'll know I like, you know, I like the bright patterns. But then there were that many choices, I didn't know what one to get, but I thought this looked like a nice pair of curtains. And you can see sort of the pattern on it. And then on the front, she has the green and the reds. And this is the lighter weight version. One of the things I think I would also like them to do, and it's only me, this is just my view, is that some of these coats run quite heavy. Okay, this one I would say is lighter. This is a lighter one, and some of them run quite heavy. I think if they could put something for us, because sometimes in the deep winter, I mean, if you can only get one coat, you kind of want the choice of it, don't you? I think if you want it for the deep winter, if where you live is really cold all the time, you would want the heavier one. And I think for sort of spring and maybe, you know, early summer and fall, you would want something, I would imagine, that's a little bit lighter. So I think, like I say, if they could give us a choice on the website and just say if it's heavy or if it's lighter, I really do think that would help us a lot, because like I say, this one is a lighter version, and she is really, I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, when I got her, I thought, I kept going on looking at her on the picture on the website thinking, I made a mistake. Why didn't I go for a really bright one and blah blah blah? Why did I go for a boring, what I thought was boring at the time, because I kept looking at it until she delivered. But now she's been delivered, I'm like, wow, I'm glad that I did that now. I mean, you never really know when they do a launch of things. You always have your favorite things that you think that's the one for me, and you hope you get it. And then when you don't get it, you're disappointed. And then what's left is like what I call the slim pickings of what's left. I've got to say 90% of the things that I own now have been not my first choice. My Harmony jumpsuit, the one that I cannot let go of, and I'm going to show you this girl. This is my most favourite. This was one that was left. And not only that, I think she was left after the second launch as well. Nobody went for it because a lot of people don't want to go for the reds and golds, which is sort of the standard kind of colours. I think they want to go for the neutrals or the purples or the blues. So this had been sitting in the shop for quite a while, and when I decided to go and get it, this was the one. And this is the one that she's my favourite. I'm never letting her go. And because what I didn't know from the pictures, because you can't see the pictures all that well, was those elephants. You see that? I mean, yeah. And then she has the big elephant at the back. So she is my most favourite. Yeah, I absolutely love her. So this is not a coat I would ever have gone for in a bazillion years. I mean, even if I decided to wear her with a Harmony now, she's gonna go. But I absolutely love this coat. I do. It's just so, it's muted, but it's patterned. See? Well, I think it's muted anyway. And the patterns going through it. I mean, look at this. And then on the bottom where it opens, it has this. And then, you know, the inside's a lighter colour. And the unusual thing about this particular one is that the colour is the same throughout the front. And that's, you don't get that a lot with these, with Kantha clothes. You don't seem to get the same colour throughout. You know, you tend to have one side that's a different design, or the back might be different or something like that, because they put the colours together. But this one, she is all the way around exactly the same. And they even did the pockets. See, this is the pockets I'm liking, that I think they could have done on this, to be honest, because you see how nice and flat it is. It's just nice. Pop your hands in. They even did this in the matching as the inside. So I'm very impressed, and this is what I'm going out in today, hopefully. And yeah, so all I'm saying is, this is my thing. If you do not get your first pick, and I know I've said this on a couple of videos, I know I have, but new people are coming through all the time. If you are new to Kantha Bae, or you're watching my video and think, what the hell's Kantha Bae? And you go on and look, if you don't see something that's particularly calling you to start off with, but you really want to try that design, try something different, a little bit outside of your comfort zone. When I got this one, this Harmony, trust me that my colours were not red and the golds at the time. My colours were more the purples. I was trying to move over to the purples. But like I say, she is just the most prettiest little girl ever, that I'm so glad. So try and, you know, you don't worry if you don't get your first pick. It happens, because everything is one of a kind. There's no two things that are the same. I mean, there's some things I've seen people wear and I thought, oh my gosh, that is the most beautiful thing. And, you know, I wish I could have that as well. But everything is, it's a one of a kind. So if on launch day you are unfortunate enough to get your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever pick, take that risk. If you're open to it, take a risk and try something different. The Kantha fabric is a lot easier if you want to change the colour on it. I find, because it's a cotton, it is a lot easier to change the colour than the silk. I'm not saying the silk can't be changed, but it's a lot easier to change the colour and not lose the pattern on the Kantha, okay, just to let you know. But I think I lucked out on this one. I got very lucky, I can't believe it. But like I say, she took 2 things of the colour it remover, and it did make her softer. I mean, just know this, when you do any alterations to any of these with colour, it's going to soften them up, and you don't want it to soften it to the point where the fabric is disintegrating, but it has softened this up, so she's like really, really soft. In fact, the coat, because she has gone through a wash and a dry, the coat actually softened up a lot as well. She's very malleable now. I absolutely love it. I surprised myself with that one, because I really was not expecting that to be, I just thought it's going to be too boring, but yeah, she's the one going on today. So yeah, what do you think, guys? Give you an update on my hands. I went and had my second shot last week. Sorry, Lou. Oh, and my hands are doing a lot better. My itching is getting a lot better. You'll know, I've said it in a previous video, I've had to stop all creams, etc, now, and just using the coconut oil and then putting a layer of Vaseline on over the top, so that's helping. The only thing, you'll see my face is quite red. Yeah, it is a side effect of having those shots, and I'm hoping the redness will go eventually, so I might just look a little bit more pinker than normal. But you know, because my skin is so incredibly white, I mean, you know, it's almost opaque. Anything different, you know, is gonna look pink on me, because I just have that type of skin, you know. I have Scottish blue, like the blue in this t-shirt. So yeah, I'm hoping you like my outfit today. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can get another one of these free to be button ups. I do have a pair of pants. These were the first generation of these lounge pants, and I got these from Meredith, I think. And this is the one that I removed completely the waistband, and I just added this little tiny one here with an elastic in, so it just fits me really well. But even the colours, see, even the pinks in this will match this top now, and this t-shirt. So this goes, if I wear them reversed, this is the actual side. And they're such lovely fun colours, aren't they? I mean, look at the colours in those. So I'm hoping to get a free to be that will either be in these colours already, or something that I can just do in these colours. But these are my other lounges that I had and modified, and I just absolutely love this print. You know, I couldn't believe it when I first saw it, and I saw Meredith was selling. I was like, I have to have those. So those are the original lounge pants that had another different one of these, but at least I did not have to completely remove this waistband and put my own on. It only took, like I say, I just went around, took 1.5 inches off completely, undid 2 of the elastics, which, because the elastics they've done in this are a bit looser, was so easy. Folded it over, did a sew, and added just the tiniest, thinnest elastic, just to keep it all consistent. And now I've got a really nice, comfortable waistband. It really is very comfortable. Guys, I'm getting a whole host of things over there again. So yes, yeah, this is my outfit for today. I'm going out in it. I did don a tiny bit of makeup, and as you'll know, I said yesterday in yesterday's video, I have cropped my hair again, took it down to 1 inch. It just seems to work for me, guys. It is very, very short, I realise that, but just I absolutely love it like that. And even if I didn't have this on, it's easier to wear these when you have really shorter hair, I think. But even if I didn't have this on, it looks really nice. It's just very, very cropped. And you know, my hair is so extremely fine, really fine, and baby soft most of the time. Maybe if it was thicker, yeah, I could have grown it and got them dreads, but you know, I have to accept reality that I'm never going to have the dreads, and that's okay. All that I just you gotta have things, you know, you gotta have things in your fantasy mind that you absolutely love. I knew realistically what was the point of growing my hair in the hopes of getting dreads when it would be exceptionally thin. And yes, I know if you currently have dreads and you're watching my video, or locks, I shouldn't call them dreads, I should, if you do have locks and you're like, we could have got extensions, yes I could have, but unfortunately my hair is very, very fine. You could definitely see my scalp even when I don't have locks in. So I fear that it would have took too much at me. So I've gone back to what I love the most, which is not having to do a lot of anything. And not only that, it's easier for my hands now because I'm slathered up in coconut oil most of the time now, coconut oil or Vaseline. And trying to grow my hair when I'm slathered up with that now is I'm a slippery person. So I'm slippery all over the place, but because I slather it on so much when I go to bed, and then in the morning I can just stand in the shower now like this, shower it, dry myself, don't have to use any products or nothing like that. But at least with my hair now I can just use my little shampoo bar and I'm done. And that's how it worked for me. And I know I've gone on a bit. Lou, y'all want to come and say hello to people? She was just cleaning herself on the window, but she might. Come on, darling, come say hello to everyone. Okay, we're going to roll around here first. Come here, babe. I'm going to grab it. That was the grab of the grabs. You'll think she's... It's whenever she knows I'm... There you go, guys. I did start cutting her nails. Oh, yeah, it was a nightmare, wasn't it, babe? But she did well. She did well. So, hi from Miss Lulu, and goodbye from Miss Lulu because she's going. Thank you for cooperating just then. She's gone now. She'll probably go and tell Morris how she was, you know, viciously attacked and smothered in kisses. In the meantime, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you like my little overdye, and I will talk to you all again soon. Love you. Bye.